The guy shows up and he sees that.
Well done. Great performance.
Well, there seems to be nowadays, and then they'll go there just get out from work. So they'll go and go off and go to I mean, like, it's a good place. I could have Sarah speak for a couple of minutes.
Some of this. Yeah. Are you guys ready?
Oh, actually, oh yeah. By the way, Marc, you guys should have a special ad. I'll sort of sit.
All tangled up. Like the Japanese psyche. The American psyche. Like, oh, it's the human condition. That's all. Untangled. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fake Film Retrospective Fantastic Fest 2008. 2008, right? Yes, 2008. Very happy to have you all here. I'd like to apologize for the delay. But if you thought the delay in getting into the screening was something, it's nothing compared to the delay that you have all experienced from the time this movie was made till its U.S. premiere tonight. This is a movie that not many people are ever going to get a chance to see. I am going to defer the microphone at this time to, I'll bring him up in just a second, Jasper Sharp, author of the definitive book. Did anybody pick this up? Yeah. If you haven't picked it up, I would hope we're going to pick it up after the show if you have any interest at all in pink cinema, because it's a fascinating read and it's loaded with beautiful photographs, which will have a fine place in your home. And Jasper literally wrote the book on the subject, and he is here along with Marc Walkow of Outcast Cinema, and they're going to talk more about pink films and about Blue Film Woman.
Everybody, this is sticky. Hello. If you were here for the last show, you know why.
It's not like that.
Okay. It might get sticky during this show. I'm really happy that, I just wanted to give you a little bit of background on this, that I was here last year with the Nikatsu Action, 96 Action. And we had a really good audience for that. And we talked last year, Lars and I, about, and Harvey Fenton for Fat Press, about doing something similar this year, because Jasper was finishing up his book and it was due for a summertime publication, so we said, well, let's do another series. Let's do something with pink films or Roman porno or something related to sex films from Japan and show something, and we thought we might have to do digital subtitling. It turned out that's not the case. All the films that you'll be seeing, if you come tonight, tomorrow, and the next night, are subtitled. But it's really exciting, and I'll let Jasper tell you more substantive stuff about the films. I'm just going to give you some prefatory bullshit right now. But it's exciting because this is literally the first time this film print is ever going to be projected. And we'll find out when it starts if it actually has subtitles. But I'm kidding. Tonight's film and tomorrow night's film, Gushing Prayer, and it's got another title that I'll let Jasper tell you about too. That we can't print. That they were newly struck by the film distributor stands in Japan, and they're not very well known films in Japan, let alone the rest of the world. Brand new 35mm film prints that ought to be making a little bit of a tour in the UK later this fall, and maybe in the US, like the Nikatsu films, but that remains to be seen. But you know, you're the first audience ever to look at this film print, and the first audience outside of Japan to see it with, well, the first audience to see it with English subtitles, actually, because this film's never been subtitled as far as I'm aware. But I'm really happy after the Nikatsu Action series, which was a big success. We toured around, and some of those films are actually going to be coming on DVD next year. If you haven't seen the news, the Criterion Collection picked up Occult Is My Passport. And I think the word is that it's going to be like in an Eclipse box set of Nikatsu stuff, which would be really cool. But now we get to show films that are designed to actually not get your pulse racing for action, but actually to give you a hard on. So I hope you enjoy, and let me turn this over to Jasper, who can tell you about Blue Film Woman, the film you're about to see.
Well, first of all, thanks a lot for coming, everyone. I am so excited to be, firstly, in Austin, but the cherry on the cake for me is seeing this, we've got this fresh virgin print, first time ever screened, of Blue Film Woman, film from 1969. I'm not sure when this was last screened in Japan, but it's a pretty obscure title. It was available on VHS in Japan in a very squashed sort of TV format. When I saw it, I mean, the opening credits, you won't believe it, but this is just one of the most psychedelic sort of pink films of the era. Basically, when we were putting together this program, I'll just quickly describe the definition of a pink film. Is it a sex film? Well, yes, it is a sex film, but basically it's a case of the director has so many sex scenes they have to stick in a movie, and the rest they pretty much leave up to the director. You can chew in sort of politics, comedy, various genre formats. As you can see, one of the films we're showing has even got a cow in it. So this film, we wanted to get a big sort of sample of the 4 films, you know, ranging across the various sort of aspects of the pink film genre. The problem was the 1960s, even though in total over the past 4 decades there's been about 4,000 pink films made, I haven't seen them all. That would be quite a tall order anyway. But from the 60s, everything, when it showed in the sex cinemas in Japan, they all got junked, the prints afterwards. They used to tour them around the country, and then as soon as they finished their run, just throw them away, because, you know, they're making about 200 films a year. So from the 60s, there's only about a dozen prints, negatives that still survive, and we had to strike up this film from the negative, which cost a fair bit of money, but hopefully it will be worth it. The director, Mukai Kan Mukai, if we do the English name order, was one of the huge sort of pioneers of the pink film genre. He made about 200 films. Some of them were distributed abroad, but he's most famous for setting up his production company in the 80s, which sort of spawned a load of other pink directors, so he's sort of one of the main men in the industry. I thought it would be brilliant to represent him, and especially one of this amazing film, but very sadly he just died about a month before we had a chance to tell him that we were striking up this new print. So anyway, this screening is in homage to him. That's pretty much, I'll talk a lot more about pink film afterwards, if you're still interested, but in the meantime, please enjoy Blue Film Woman.
Yeah, stick around for the Q&A, and the book's for sale in the lobby, and if you ask it nicely and give him $1, Jasper will sign the book for you. It's worth £2.
Reno, Reno, Matilda Barcelino, the Mad Dino, Mr. Bambino, the Gambino, bigger than